Okie doke. Okay, guys, right. First things first, let's check out dollar yen. Now, this is Trade Talk coming at you on Tuesday evening, 26th of November. The previous recording was done end of the week last week. Actually, that was Thursday's recording done over the weekend that you just received. This is a new recording on Tuesday. You will get on Wednesday, the 27th. Right, let's move on. Right, dollar yen. Intriguing, guys, dollar yen. I've got a demarker line here telling me signals lower. And for me, the love of the Lord tells me that we are potentially going to see some downside action. I do think overall we're going to see some lower priced action in dollar yen. If we zoom out here, we've constantly seen a lovely stream over the last 30-minute chart. Let's go to a 4-hour here momentarily. So over the last 4 or 5 days. So what we've had, now I'm going to just do a fib here, fib line. I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to do, I am going to take the high and low, the most recent high and low, the widest gap between the 7th and the 13th. This is on the 4-hour. Actually, do you know what? I'll do it on the daily. All right. I'll do it on the daily, and I'm going to go from fib, insert fib retracement. Let's paint this black. Go white there, and I'll go black there as well. So the fib. Now from the big move up down in April down to the low in August, 1.8, we've rallied up and we've hit this. What is that level? 109. Fail 109.34. We're edging back lower, and that will see the retest of that 105 level, the lows of August. And that we're going to see. Okay, so I'm going to that dollar yen. I am looking to short that. We're currently short pound Aussie. Now pound Aussie, it's interesting one that in respect of the previous highs. Now the previous highs, if we just zoom in one here, we'll see that it's already seen a great recent high here. Shoulders. Okay, so basically we've got the head here and the shoulder. So we've got a double top, a head down here. Okay, all right, it's a terrible face. And its shoulders up here. But the previous high that we saw, all right, Funnel, terrible artist, October, an immediate high followed by downside momentum. But this recent high that we've seen in the last week or so on pound Aussie, it's consolidated. And it's consolidated at the 190 level. Now, this 190 level is a level that we saw, we have seen. I'm just going to zoom out some more here. A level that we have seen crucial. I'm going to go on a weekly chart here. Back into a level that pre-Brexit level of 2016. I'm going to go on a daily here, guys. All right. So it's a big in terms of where it broke before. So this is where we currently are. Hang on, let me go here. If we go back here, this is where right there, and that is the break we saw on Brexit. That is the break right there. And that's pretty much the 190 level. Then we just broke down below, and we've been trying to gain back momentum over the last 3.5 years. Now we have tested this. We've come up short twice over the this year, Actually, we've made two highs close to 189, just fell short and came off again. April, May, June, July, spent most of the summer at these lows of 176, 177, 178, and we've rallied up superbly to make a double top now at the same mixed success at this level. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. And for me, we have seen, I should say, some red candles, and it does look like this wants to go lower, but at the same time, the neckline here at 189 looks strong. It's consolidating. Now, this could rally up back towards 195, $2, or if it breaks 189, we could see lower levels back in the low 180s. So that's what we're going to keep an eye out for, and it's going to play out, I believe, over the next sort of 7 to 14 trading days into middle of December. All right, it's going to show its cards then. It's going to, so we're all going to find out what it really wants for Christmas and what it's actually going to do. Bigger consolidation at these highs than the last time around when we just saw an immediate sell. This does lead me to believe there could be potential higher ground to come for pound Aussie, but we'll wait and see. It could also mean, this is another scenario, it could also mean that this is consolidating here the coiled spring, and it's building energy, and it's building up energy for the next move. And whatever way the next move breaks out, if it's lower, it will be an even bigger sell-off than the one we saw back in October, about 500 pips maximum. The next one could be more severe and be 900, 1,000 pips. So that is a potential, purely because it's calling here at these levels more so than it did at the previous high back in October when it just sold off immediately. So we'll just play it out. We'll wait for more confirmation. And we won't. Let's look at pound yen. Again, massive consolidation. After a mega rally up here, and private clients got in here, our paid clients got in here, made a lovely profit, rallying 800-900 pips. But since the middle of October, we just consolidated in a tiny thing broken above 141, below 139, above 141. But it needs to do this sooner rather than later. If this lingers on much more, any trade will be void. So we're going to come back to this in about 4 or 5 days and see where we are. At the moment, no direction, we would have to take notice, but the candles are small, and I just don't believe anything that pound yen offers us right now. These vortexes are getting smaller, the ranges are getting smaller, and I just don't believe that it's ready to do anything just yet. I think it's going to ponder on another few weeks. I really, really do. Let's look at gold. Let's check out gold and silver. Now, I'm going to come back to Bitcoin as well. Gold, we know what it wants to do. For me, I think dollar's going to get weaker in the near term, but I don't think gold's going to take too much advantage of that dollar weakness. It's really weak in the fact that over the last, and this really doesn't bode well at all. These lower highs, it's just doesn't look good, and we're right on that neckline that we were in July of this year. Sorry, 6 months, 5 months. It broke above and really rallied above. And once it broke above here, which was 1455, it went on to rally in pips higher. Remember, 1,000 pips. Now at 14.6, maybe 1,400, maybe the. Let's look at this in terms of Fibonacci. Let's see what this anywhere around here. Long gold here. I don't know what the reasoning would be. Yes, I'm a gold bug actually, and long term I'm quite positive for gold, but for now I just don't see 38.2. We did get a lot of strength. I say a lot of strength, not strength, but a lot of support here at the 23.6 retracement line of this huge rally. Now we've got nice support coming in at 38.2, but if that breaks, we're going to head back to 14.12 at the 50% line, maybe down at 13.8. It needs to hold. 1488 is the big resistance level. That's the month's support, or at least 2.5, and then it just broke that line, and now we're trading below that line at 1450, 1460. If we trade below 1450, I am thinking we will head on to the low 1400s. So we'll keep an eye on that over the next 24 hours, and it should tell us what it wants to do by the end of this week. I think it's going to be a quick day, so I don't think there's going to be fireworks this weekend, but I think the fireworks will come after the holidays next week. I think top traders are holding positions back, which they tend to do leading up to the holidays, and then next week will be the direction that the market will probably take. And this goes for everything: currencies, indices, metals, all commodities. What that direction is going to be into Christmas and early New Year. So I'm going to look forward to it. It's going to be great. I'm going to just touch on Bitcoin, guys, just because I like to. Massive dagger in the heart to the bulls. What we just saw, break below 7.3 here. Break below this line. Big 7.5 was bruised below. The fact that it's closed below here really does put a dagger in the heart to the bears. So we're closing below that point there at 7.5. Where did I put that? See, the last time we got below here, the market rallied back up. So we got below, rallied back up, and rallied up to 10,000 almost, 9,900 or what, 9,700. And now it's come back off, and the sold off 500 pips more than before. We're holding below. To me, it just 5,000. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now. There'll be more posts tomorrow in the group, ktafx.com. Matt, M-A-T-T, at ktafx.com. I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much. Good night.